You know, arguably, the Star Wars theme may be the most recognized piece of music on the face of the earth. So, being tasked with continuing that on is not for the faint of heart. It was invigorating for sure, and it continues to be, you know. Gosh, I've been doing this for 30 years and I still get really excited. I can see Dave's having fun with the show, and I'm really going to have a lot of fun with the show. When I started scoring television and film, I started getting into some of the masters, and specifically John Williams is the guy.
So, just the top, please.
I don't ever want to be like mini me, John Williams. I don't think there's any composer, film composer, or composer on earth who's as good as him. I'm always looking at what he does and listening to what he does and finding little tricks, but I have to put my own voice to it. I grew up playing rock and roll in garage bands, and being a rock and roll guitar player gives me a different advantage in addition to the classical. And I think there's a way, I think I did on Clone Wars, to kind of meld those two sensibilities. Rebels is going to have a different sound. It's going to be a little closer to A New Hope, I would say, than Clone Wars was. Now, to be able to go back and start using John's themes in different ways is an exciting thing for me. I'm just starting right now on some themes, and I think we're going to kind of go back in the same way that the episode itself kind of harkens to that time and to that sense of adventure. The music's going to do that. You're going to definitely hear that da-da-dum, da-da-dum. If I were a Star Wars fan, I'd be stoked. I am a Star Wars fan, and I am stoked. I always have something live on my music. I have well over 60 instruments, stringed instruments. Fun here, this one is made out of an actual armadillo. Here's a bowed guitar. It's called the guitar viol, and it's played kind of like a cello. I use this in Clone Wars, and I'm definitely going to use it in Rebels. It's got a really kind of a fun, you can even play it pizzicato like that, or you can bow it. It can sound really emotional. My wife swears that I just buy them because I'm addicted, which is also true, but I do use them. So here we are working on Rebels. There's old school, there's new school. So now we have everybody playing. So now it starts to develop. And now here comes John Williams. And we have a new generation of Star Wars.